Life presents us with many choices, but the choices we make determines our future. Good decisions come from experience, and experience comes from the bad decisions. Hi, this is Ritika, and we are doing reading 28th of Corporate Finance, now known as Corporate Issuers, that is, Uses of Capital.
We are now on LOSE, which requires us to describe common capital allocation pitfalls. So these are some of the common capital allocation mistakes often made by the investors in the process of capital allocation. A. Not incorporating economic responses into investment analysis. Any successful investment plan attracts economic responses in the market such as increased competition, etc. And it is a very common mistake by the investors not to take into account the economic responses by the competitors in such a situation. So, the investors need to consider all the externalities they can. B. Misusing capital allocation templates. There are template models used for capital allocation, and there are chances that these template models may not match the requirement of the investor or the investment. If this happens, or if the information used for these templates is inappropriate, the model may lead to wrong results. C. Investing in pet projects. What are pet projects? A pet project is a project, activity, or goal pursued as a personal favorite rather than because it is generally accepted as necessary or important. Say for example, the directors may insist on buying a NFL team instead of other projects that may be more important, because maybe this will increase their social status. Sometimes the companies and the directors tend to favor the pet projects instead of others without undergoing a normal capital allocation analysis, and this is not very good for the health of the investment. Now D. Basing investment decisions on EPS, net income, or ROE. These are mostly short-term economic indicators, and choosing short-term accounting numbers instead of long-term economic indicators jeopardize the economic interests of the shareholders. E. Using IRR to make the investment decisions. IRR is not an appropriate measure of returns, especially in the case of non-conventional returns, mainly because in such cases it offers more than one solution. So it is always advisable to go for different forms of analysis such as NPV. F. Incorrectly accounting for cash flows. There may be situations of completely omitting certain items of cash flow or double cash flow count, and either of this would lead the investors towards making bad investment decisions. G. Not using appropriate risk-adjusted discount rate. It is extremely important to choose the correct discount rate for NPV analysis. The appropriateness of decisions made using the NPV analysis hugely depends on the correctness of estimating the discount rates. H. Overestimating or underestimating the overhead cost. It is very much important to appropriately estimate the overheads and operating expenses for the correct analysis of investments. I. Overspending or underspending the capital allocation. To maximize the value of an investment, the allocated capital must be wisely allocated. It is not at all necessary to completely spend the same or to spend less than economically viable. J. Failing to consider investment alternatives or alternative states. One should consider all the investment alternatives and choose the best one out of them. One of the biggest mistakes often made by the investors is discarding some alternatives without giving them due consideration. So don't leave anything unconsidered. And lastly, incorrectly handling the sunk costs and the opportunity costs. You need to appropriately handle the sunk cost and the opportunity cost. Don't account for the sunk cost and appropriately account for the opportunity cost.
So that was reading 28 uses of capital. I hope the concepts of this chapter are very much clear. If, however, there are any queries, you can contact us. The link is in the description below. Practice as many questions as you can at our website procfa.com. Work hard, study well, and take very good care of yourself.